when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a participants in this conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Blazers will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USF Bulls offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So UAB's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the
quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Blazers trying to fight. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 4 wideout set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. Finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UAB. And they have the first points of the game.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Let's talk for a second here about USF. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job on the D.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Peace. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll move the tight end. To the ground, he's got it again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Got it behind the line. It's Fields. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by just 1 over Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might as well stick with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Peace. They're working that left side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Florida, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Peace. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's small. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun. Give on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blazers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Porter. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Peace. Flushed out of the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quarterback adapting. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Oh, they're after him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
To the air, it's Peace. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
There he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This guy is just playing like an All-American his last couple of games out now. Last game he had 2 sacks, just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Peace. Caught. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Delivers the stiff arm. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. Spins away from the defender. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Peace. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try the run. Inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He'll keep it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Blazers! And the beatdown has ensued. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field in this. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Avery. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a and they might be able to put this thing away. Dropping back, it's Peace. Looking to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal to go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a need to strike. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They just keep firing. Looking left. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Peace. Fires to the wide out. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Blazers have pushed it inside the 20.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Fields. Fights off the defender. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the right side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 9 over Air Force. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one.
Turning it on! He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Grab behind the line. It's Harper. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, UAB. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra part, the return inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Cummings. Field late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.